Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
英雄ホーク
I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you
Got
might
it.
have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
え、そうなの
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
なんだろう。気持ちはわかる。
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed.
倒し
Grey
た。
Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
グレイボーデン。
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them
Oh.
against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
元に戻せるだろう
If
か。
that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more.
ウォーデンって、
I've
ブラ
got a
ッ
friend
ク
in the Wardens. He was investigating something
なんと
unrelated.
かがいたとこで
His
しょ。
name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
何を調査して
You
いた
didn't know about Corypheus. What were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium.
ああ、レッドリディウムね。
I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
ありがとう。
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before.
お
This time,
仲間になるの
I'll
か
make
な
sure of it. Inquisitor.
なんないか。じゃあ、ウォーデンを探し出せやりますか。オークはコリーフィウスがグレーウォーデンの精神に影響を与えられると明らかにした。あのダークスポーンが彼らを支配下に置けば、彼は大勢の熟練した戦士を指揮することになる。審問会はクレストウッドに潜んでいるホークのグレイウォーデンの協力者を追跡し、他のウォーデンの計画を突き止めなければならない。天の亀裂の出現以来、クレストウッドを出入りした者はいない。エリアナはどんな惨事が起きているのかをつかむため、一番早い密偵を派遣すると。ホークはグレイウォーデンなんだ。はい。いますか。あとドリアンがパーティーメンバーに加わりました。ヒゲの凛々しい魔導士ですね。
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
どうした
Are the Venatori causing trouble?
There's a few up in the hills, but for once, they're not our biggest problem.
What is?
なんだん
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started
あ
walking out of the
あ、
lake.
でかい裂け目が
We'll
あった
have
の
to
か
fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
もっと素敵な場所で会いたい。
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
はーい。流されたな。着いた。おや
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
オークの仲間かな。
My name is Toud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
うん。協力してもらえると
I'll take all
助
the
かる。
help I can get. I know the wardens have troubles of their
ウォ
own.
ーデンはみんなヒゲ生えてんのか
I
な。
wonder though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais
呼び声
began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
呼び声とは
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next blight? It is our greatest fear.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
どうすればそんなことがで
How
き
can
るのか
Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about
わかん
him
ない
save that he is dangerous. He is a magister as well as a darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the blight. That lets him affect the minds of wardens, since we are tied to the blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
ウォーデンたちは必死なの
So the
か
wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
仲間でも容赦なく殺しにかかるんだな。
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
はい。操られてんのかなウォーデンの人たち。どうなんでしょう。あ、生贄か。ブラッドマジックの。
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry.
わ、味方同士か。あれ
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
これがブラッドマジックか。目が赤い。
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
ウォーデン騙されるな。
Wardens! This man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of Intermagister who wants to unleash
もうダメかな、ウォーデンは。
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the
この人はウォー
wardens
デンじゃないんだ。
Wardens, hands up.
ん
Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
死にたくなかったんだ。
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori
あれ
were prepared.
もう正体を隠さないな。
Sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
彼らを騙した
So you
な。
manipulated the wardens to build an army of demons for
お、
Corypheus.
わかりやすい。
Just so. Sadly for the wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test.
奴隷か。
Once the rest of the wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
その見返りに何を
You
得
really
る
want to see the world fall to the blight. What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
No, Livius, you're the tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
エリモンドを攻撃するがあるんだ。問答無用で。オーデンを
Release
解
the
放しろ。
wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
あら。
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
え、何した？なんだ？
Kill them!
そうか、使いこなしてるから。あの程度の攻撃は効かないんだ。うわ、ちょっと待った。魔法陣だらけ。すごいことになってるな。悪魔と、そうか。ペアになってるんだな、敵が。あれ？敵どれ？そうか、フォークたちもいるから。見慣れない人が戦ってんなと思ったら、そうか、ウォーデンか。
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
これは異様だ。
Mages killed their fellow wardens. Nothing can justify that.
I don't care about justification. It's past time to take arms against the Wardens and stop this madness.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
探そう。
I want these wardens. We cannot let Corypheus gain an army of demons.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
はい。これかな？ここに眠れる深淵。 アダマントの砦は数えきれないほどのダークスポーンの攻撃に対し、陥落することなく耐えてきた。城壁を守るグレイウォーデンは伝説的な戦士である。ウォーデン提督クラレルが悪魔の軍隊を召集するのを阻止するには、審問会の部隊にアダマントの防御を破れる強力な工場兵器が必要だと。工場兵器。
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our lady ambassador,
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchet.
早いね。
That is the good news.
うん、なるほど。だが悪魔は
That is the bad news.
the Inquisition forces can breach the gate. But if the wardens already have their demons,
I found
どうすん
records
だ
of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
that's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
多くの血が流れるだろう。
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it.
他に方法ないの
That
か。
gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
行きますか。おう。戦争が始まった。どっから入るんだろうな。はしごだ。ああ。上から石投げるんだ。うわぁ、痛そう。すごいよな。こういうのの最前線の兵隊ってさ、絶対死ぬのによく行くよな。
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Let's make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
はい。無理はするな。
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive.
悪魔か。
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
はいよ。お、着いたか？
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
こいつが
The Inquisition is
クラレル
inside
か。
Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
殺した。
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
やめるんだ、クラレル。
If you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Erimond wants. What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty.
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
知らないのか。まだ生きてんの。どうするんだ？
Bring it through.
ああ、まあでももう友人殺しちゃったからな。後戻りできないだろう。ここでは。殺す前ならな。
Please, I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength. Attack!
戦うか。
My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
ドラゴン？戦うか。あ、引いてる。